Now, to focus on sport, let's tell you that the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham have come to an end, with Team Nigeria amassing a total of 12 gold, 9 silver, and 14 bronze medals, bringing the number of medals won to 35. Now, let's cross over to Birmingham and join our sports correspondent, Iyomon. AB, want to say thank you very much for joining us. Of course, playing in the background there was just a recap of all that actually happened for Team Nigeria across the games, 4x100, now leaving out the explosive race, which was Tobi Amusan winning the 100 meters hurdle, and quite a lot of races. It was celebrations. It was quite memorable for the athletes. It was euphoric, to say the least, because 12 women distinguished themselves. We had quite a lot of games records set. Tobi Amusan certainly setting the games record in the 100 meters hurdles, and not forgetting Ese Brume also setting another games record in the long jump. Team Nigeria's flag was hoisted time and time again. And I must tell you, finally, the festivities that started 12 days ago has finally come to an end. It's crescendoed. It's brought quite a lot of excitement. The closing ceremony was filled with pomp and pageantry. We spoke about this in the morning, trying to play a little homage to the Midlands and what the Midland represents. Birmingham hosted this particular tournament, and it was quite the tournament. Talk to us about this.
Before now, Birmingham is, the residents always said, the ones I interviewed or spoke with, said Birmingham is a relatively quiet community, but because of the games, activities, see fans, see people trooping in to see the bull, which was 10 meters high. Imagine how high that was. And also the multicultural aspect of the games came out to play. People from different regions, be you Christian, be you Muslim, be you black skin or white skin, everyone coming together to fight for one cause, which had to be getting medals, breaking records. And Nigeria wasn't left out of that. Nigeria was able to surpass the expectations of so many who did not believe they would do that, considering the number of games they took in. And not just did they set records, the women also ensured that the anthem of Nigeria kept on being sung and played time and time and time again. Like you said, and like we all know, 12 times Nigeria got the gold medals, and 12 times Nigeria's flag was raised high for everyone to see and for the anthem to be listened to. Good ones for the ladies and good ones for the ones who were able to secure the silver and bronze medals. We can't also underestimate what the power athletes did and what they still do for Team Nigeria.
All right, what they did and what they still do. For those that are still not in the know, let's actually just take a look at some of the categories that brought in gold medals. We know we had 35 in all, but let's chime into the gold medals. If they can actually help us with that breakdown, massive breakdown, let's actually start it off from weightlifting. And weightlifting actually, okay, this is the whole medal tally. You can actually see Nigeria in 7th there, 12 gold, 9 silver, 14 bronze medals. Congratulations to Team Nigeria coming in 7th. Now let's look at the medal tally and the breakdown for all the gold, which is everything. Of course, kudos to those who won silver and also bronze in the weightlifting category. Adijat Olarinoye actually bringing in gold in the 55 women's category. And not forgetting the 59, where Rafia Lawal actually did us proud. Pressing it further, some other medals, some other events that actually brought in medals. Powerlifting, Alice for Lashade Oluwafemiyo with a gold, still moving even further. The women just doing us exceptionally proud. Wrestling, we had Adukoroye, not forgetting Blessed Oboro Dudu, Mercy Genesis, all bringing in gold medals in different categories of wrestling. And also, let's not forget the para-athletics. Iyi Azi, and not forgetting Wachiku bringing in gold in discus and shot put for para-athletics for us. Still pressing it further in terms of gold medals being won by Team Nigeria. In discourse, we had Chioma Onyekwere, Tobi Amusan winning 100 meters hurdles. Also, Amusa was also present, also helped the team alongside Owokocha and not leaving that favor. Philly, 4x100, and in the long jump, Ace Brume. Would I say, let me put you on the sports. Which of these medals was your favorite?
Well, I would say the extreme long jump.
Okay.
Because going into the Commonwealth Games, because of what Toby Amuson had done at Oregon, a lot of people expected her to actually win the 100-meter hurdle. But for Esebrume won the Commonwealth in 2014. She could not defend her title in 2018. And in 2022 now, I'm looking at the level of consistency of Esebrume. From 2019 in Doha to the Olympics to Oregon, she's been winning medals for Nigeria. Even when in 2019, Nigeria only secured one bronze medal. On the final day of the 2019 Doha Championship, she was the one who secured that medal for Nigeria. So whether she's been unsung or whether she's not been really talked about, she's been Nigeria's most consistent athlete for the past 4 years. And now looking at what she did at the Commonwealth Games, she broke the Commonwealth record of 7.0 meter jump, and that's a big one for her. She was in a very close tie with the Australian lady and the two other English ladies, that is Soya there and Urozudu. It was very close, and it took to the final attempt before she was actually crowned the winner. And she did not know she was going to break the record. It was after she had already jumped and she was already celebrating just winning the gold medal that she found out that she broke the Commonwealth medal. So what more can it be for Esebrume? She did very well, notwithstanding the others who broke records, who won the gold for Nigeria. But my best was Esebrume's jump.
All right. If I'm not mistaken, Obafemi Akinwumi Martins, for those who don't remember, played for Birmingham City back in the day on loan. And there was that famous victory against Arsenal. Just putting that one there. But before I go, let me just try to digress a little bit when they talk about Serena Williams maybe putting a cap on her playing days by the end of this year. We know that the US Open will be coming up in Flushing Meadows in New York later on this year, next month to be very precise. Talk to us about the Serena Williams back on song after 430 days without a win. She's back in Toronto at the National Bank Open, and she got a massive win, I must actually say. Talk to me about this quickly.
Aaron, basically, when it comes to women, most of them, when they pass through childbirth, it's usually a lot difficult for them to come back. But a few have been able to distinguish themselves. Players, athletes like Shelly Ann and also Alison Phillips, they have done that. But Serena is difficult, considering the fact that when it comes to the women, that's WTA, there's a lot of competition. When you go out of play for 1 year, 2 years, you see competitions up and down. You don't expect one person who's been on top for a long time to come back to dominate. When Ashley Barty retired early this year, a lot of people kept on thinking, who would replace her? And we saw Swiatek come out to play, do her thing. So it's going to be a lot difficult to actually expect Serena Williams to come back to the level she was at. And I would say at this point, it would be nice for her to bow when the applause are still high, because she still keeps coming and losing. Even games she has no business losing. So it means that she has actually almost met her end. But I think she's still trying to break a particular record there, which has been set. We'll see how far she can go. But for now, let's just keep monitoring how she wins the games at the Toronto Open.
All right, so let's see how it goes. Amy, for me, so what's been your major takeaway from the Commonwealth Games? Briefly.
Well, the most important thing is the fact that the structure used for the Birmingham Commonwealth Games, first of all, majorly was Birmingham University, and there's some other little centers. It goes to show that it's a municipal facility that are being used. But back here in Nigeria, we expect a lot from the federal government. Yes, the federal government has a lot to do, but looking at these games now, it shows that the local government, these councillors, and all putting a lot of effort to ensure that these facilities keep on getting better. The maintenance culture is there. But if you only expect the federal government to maintain all these things for you, it means that the federal government can't do everything. It has to start from every level. That's why there are different levels. But for the Birmingham Games, the facilities were on point. The coordination was on point. Everybody was friendly. It goes to show the level of coordination here in England.
I want to say many thanks to you, Iyomon, for bringing us daily doses of splendor, so to speak, as Team Nigeria. We will never forget Birmingham 2022. Do enjoy yourself and have a safe trip back.